Yo, what up is Be the Leisure B. Yeah, on the Human Workshop channel, man. Yeah, you're watching this. This is gonna be the Leisure B studio tour. Yeah, Tommy told me, Tommy Danger, which I do some stuff with Julian, told me to do like some promotional video stuff, like show you like the thing around, the world around the music that we make, basically. So thanks, Tommy. Yeah, let's have a look. So over here we got my big bass, which looks really nice, like from this angle. But if you watch like closely from the side, look at that, it's like busted as fuck. I need to have it fixed. Yeah, you can see right through there. Look at that. It's like, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah. So no playing that right now. Over here I got my drum set, which I just bought from Busty. It's a decent set and it was a really nice price, so I'm really happy with that. Over here I record usually with the Brauner mic, which I'm gonna get to. So it's like one mic. I record it and mix it up with the drum computer. Yeah. Speaking of the drum computer, over here is the Roland TR8S, which is my drum computer and which I'm very happy with. It makes my life really easy, and it's easy to program, it's easy to adjust, and it's just nice to work with. The sequencer is a bit limited, but yeah, fuck it, it's good, I'm happy. And over here we got my Kaoss Pad. It's like an effects module which I use for like stuff that I already recorded. I just send it through there and give it some extra spice. Yeah, I've been using this since like, I don't know, 2014 or something, so I'm happy with that shit. Over here is my personal favorite, the Axis Virus. It's, in my opinion, the best synth you can buy. I mean, it's expensive too, but it's like, it does everything so nice. It's a bit old. Oh, you know what? You can't buy it anymore. It's been sunsetted, but I love it so much. It's my, and I don't use the TI functions actually. I just put MIDI in there and then use all the outputs and stuff. And but the MIDI it gets from the ERM multi-clock over here, which is absolutely necessary if you have like a lot of gear, like external gear. You need kind of, yeah, you need to like have the MIDI sync, and this thing syncs the MIDI like an axe in wood. It's like it receives an audio signal from Ableton, and that's what it syncs on, and that means like the audio is always 100% sync to the MIDI. So that thing is like really nice. Plus you can also set like for each track you can set a delay on the MIDI, or even like a reverse delay basically. So you can set the MIDI so that it will start before the sequencer starts, for example, or afterwards, and you can add swing to it. It's really nice, and it's really expensive, but I've been having so much trouble with my MIDI clock, and I bought like all sorts of MIDI interfaces and everything, and it never synced. Like every time I use something with delay or something, the delay got fucked up, like because of the clock wasn't sync. So once I got that thing, solved everything in a blink. Over here we got my Electron Analog 4, which I have for some time now. I think I have it for about 4 years, and like the first 3 years I wasn't I wasn't happy with it. Like it didn't give me the joy that I expected it to give me. But it's a hard learner. Like after 4 years, like I discovered all the cool stuff, and now I'm like really happy with it. And it's also pretty expensive, but yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah. Over here, oh yeah, let's not forget that one. Over here we got my new Kemper Profiler, which is a guitar amp simulator, and you can actually record amps with it. So like you plug it in the amp or something, I don't know, and then it records the signature sound of the amp with the cabinet. And like all these amps and cabinets are available through some cloud service, so I can basically simulate any amp out there, and it sounds really sweet. Like not just for the guitars, which I have 2 of, bass and a normal guitar. And these are also pretty expensive guitars, and like I use the guitars all the time through the Native Instruments guitar rig, which sucks ass. And I figured like it's not cool to have like really expensive guitars and then have them routed through the Native Instruments shit. So I bought this Kemper, and that really makes everything sound really sweet. And the problem is, it makes it sound so sweet that you really hear, like, it doesn't make it sound like, doesn't make your playing sound good, it just makes the sound really good, but it makes your playing really obvious. So the guitar rig, if I played through the guitar rig, it sounded okay, you know, you didn't really notice that my playing wasn't kind of off. But if I play through the Kemper, like, it sounds so clear that I really have to play good. So right now I'm kind of in a conundrum on, do I want to learn to play better, or do I just want to play some loops? And yeah, I need to like decide like where's the fun edge, you know? Where's the edge between having fun and learning how to play, kind of. Yeah, anyways. Over here is the Behringen X32 Producer, which is, well, I'm not a big fan of Behringen, really. I once promised myself I would never buy anything by Behringen that has sound going through it. But look at this, it's a Behringen X32 Producer. The reason I bought this is because it's the only desk which allows ADAT. And I have the RME RADAT card, which has 32 in and out via optical ADAT. And yeah, I wanted to use that. And this is the only desk, except for the Midas, which is more expensive, but which apparently is the same desk with the same in and out AD converters, just like more expensive and with a different look. So Behringen bought a Midas and then just created a new version which was less expensive. But it does its job really well. It's like, yeah, I'm happy with it, I have to say. Like, it sounds like clear and no distortion or anything. It's just, yeah, sounds good. And it works like really nice. It's yeah, some automated faders over here. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, and behind there we have an Akai MPD, what, 128 or something, 218 drum pad, which is okay. And here's my Adam speakers. It's the Adam A7x. I'm really happy with those as well. They sound awesome. And then over here we have my piano, which is a Korg Grand Stage. Yeah. And this piano is like amazing. It plays like a real piano, I think. I don't know. It has a really nice touch and like heavy keys. And the sounds are amazing. The piano sounds are like fucking awesome. It's just like a, it sounds like a real piano. But yeah, that's what I wanted. Actually, I just wanted like a good keyboard with a piano sound, like a real piano. And this one has that much more of that. So there's like Rhodes in there and organs and like strings and vocal cord, like choirs and stuff. And yeah, it's really, it makes me happy. Okay, so that's the control room. Let's take a look at the booth. Here's two congas and a snare drum by Greg. Thanks, Greg. Nice one. And then back here we got my skateboards. Yeah, and Julian's socks on my skateboard. Yeah, thanks, Julian. And here's the booth. So all the walls of the studio are like rock wool covered, or like inside, there's like rock wool inside of the walls. So like it's basically like a wood, how you say that? Like a wood skeleton with rock wool inserted into it. And it's really nice. I could play drums at night, like 3 o'clock. I have kids in the house and they don't hear it. It's awesome. So over here is the booth. Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff in here to play with. It's kind of like a playground for adults, you know, like without all the sex stuff. Yeah, like this makes every musical adult happy. It's like you just stand in here and do stuff with some of the shakery things, or like a kalimba, or like, I don't know, I have like a whole bunch of making noise stuff in here. And everything gets recorded through the Brauner Phantom Classic, which is an awesome mic for its price also. But unfortunately Brauner is being discontinued, it seems. So as with the virus, like I have a lot of stuff that I buy and like all of a sudden it gets discontinued. You know, I'm kind of like, I buy the discontinued stuff. I don't know, or maybe everything gets discontinued. The piano also, you can't buy that anymore. Yeah, so down here is multi-input for microphones and headphones. So you can just plug in everything in there and then it goes through the wall to the control room. There's like a pipe in there where I can put cables through. And I have a remote control for the computer. So here's my Ableton. So this is a mirror of the screen in my studio in the control room. And then I can control it with the keyboard over here. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically where all the magic happens. We're gonna be releasing some new stuff soon, so be sure to be on the lookout for that, I guess. And don't forget to unsubscribe and dislike my video. And I hope to see you soon in person instead of on YouTube. Cheers, have fun, bye bye.